I'm going to cover this entire course with the help of 8 different points. So we'll start with understanding the marketing first and also what exactly it means to have 4 P's of marketing. Then understanding organic versus paid marketing in detail. Then the benefits of digital marketing over traditional marketing. What all career opportunities we have, including profiles and salaries. The requirements for digital marketing in terms of what degree you need, what stream you shall be coming from if you need to come from science, arts, or commerce as a degree, what age is needed if you can start off this journey from any age or you need to have a particular age. And then we'll talk about the digital marketing objectives using the sales funnel. The company types. So when you think about starting a job, then what kind of company you can apply for this domain. And finally, what achievements you can get after having a understanding or a career in digital marketing. So marketing is all about the process when you are connecting a customer, which means a buyer, to a product. So anything that you are doing in between, the entire process which you are using to connect a customer to a product. So if it's offline marketing, it's simply when you're using any form of ad in newspaper, in pamphlets, then this is the marketing activity. In digital, when you are sending the emails, when you are advertising on Google, Facebook, Instagram, then this is another ways of marketing. I mean, that's digital marketing though, but then marketing is all about a process where you connect a customer to a product. Now, talking about the another example or topic, which is about 4 P's of marketing. So 4 P's is all about how do you understand the market using the 4 P's. And I guess you know it from the very beginning that marketing is all about product. So once you have the product in place, so whenever a client comes to you, he talks to you about the product. When you go to any company, you join a company, you have to sell a product. Majorly, it's all about product, right? Now, it's all about how do we market this product. But then the second P of marketing is to understand the product price. If you have a product available, let's say you have a pair of shoe, you have a pair of what next? You have a sari, let's say you have an apple, you have anything that you can think of. You have a mobile phone or laptop. All of these things are products. Now, the first thing that you normally look at after getting a product in your hand is the price. At least I look at the price. I don't know about others. But then in my case, when I get a product in my hand, I'll simply check the price if I'm liking the product. So here also, any product that you are thinking to market need to have the right price. It shall not be the case that product is very, very expensive for that market. It shall not be the case that competitors are selling the product at a very lesser or at a very higher price. So product has to match with the price of that market. As we said of that market, now we are talking about the place or location where this product can be sold. So it all starts with product, number one. Then number two, you have to check down the price for that product. And three, this product and pricing has to match with the audience or maybe with the customer which is available in that location. Now, once we have all these 3 P's set, now we can think about doing the promotion of that product within that price range and market. So in this video, we'll be learning about how can we promote this product through the digital platforms, and that's why it's called as digital marketing. Now, if I walk you through the definition of digital marketing, then it's an umbrella term for the marketing of products and services using internet. Quite simple. Now here we are talking about the marketing of products and services. And you must be thinking so far I was only talking about products, then what exactly is a service now? Now, when you buy a mobile phone, let's say, it's a product, but then when your mobile phone is not working, if it's in warranty, you go to Apple or Android service center and you get the service of that mobile phone. Then that service is a service. When you buy a washing machine, when you buy an AC, and anything that you buy needs a service. That's the usual definition of a service. And then you have the businesses, which are service oriented business. When you have a client who is dealing in repairing the mobile phones. It's a service. When you have a client who is dealing in repairing washing machines, services like when you go to take some education, it's a service. You don't get any product when you take education from an institute or a college. When you think about going to a doctor and getting some treatment, it's a service. You don't get a product, you don't get the doctor along with you. Neither you get some products, I mean, neither you get that hospital along with you, right? Even though you get medicines, but in that case, those medicines are products. When you go to take a haircut, that's a service. Now, the reason why I'm emphasizing on understanding the product versus services because both of these categories are going to have the different campaigns. For example, in case of Meta, which is Facebook ad, for service, we generate leads through lead generation campaign. On the other hand, for same platform, which means Meta or Facebook, generate sales for products using the product catalog campaign. Also in Google, we have shopping campaign for products and we have lead generation, which means search campaign majorly for services. Now, as you know, what all is the difference between product and service, we can get into understanding of organic versus paid marketing. Now, again, it's a very difficult task. It's very important. If you can't understand organic versus paid marketing, you can't really get a career in digital marketing. Now, if I simply walk you through the base word or the root word, which means organic, I think you already know it. Organic is anything which is happening organically. This word is coming from nature. So anything that is happening in nature, starting with trees growing up, starting with getting all the agricultures, all the crops, initially they were coming organically. And now also we just have to plant the seeds and then we get all of these products. We are not really doing a lot of efforts in that case. For agriculture, yes, we do, but then in most of the places of the world, the food is coming organically. Think about fish in the sea. All of these fish are coming organically. So organic marketing means when you have a product or a service or when you have anything and this thing is getting the views or impressions or traffic or sales by itself. Let's say one fine day you make a video of yours and you upload this video on YouTube and this video goes viral. You have not done any paid promotion. It's a organic marketing. Let's say you make a website and you upload this website on a hosting provider and this website start getting traffic and sales. This is organic marketing. So we are not really doing a lot of efforts in this organic marketing. At least we are not spending any money in this marketing. The moment you connect your money or a client's money with the product, it becomes paid marketing. And then we have the platforms for paid marketing. So if you upload a photo on Facebook or if you upload a video on Facebook, it's organic marketing. But then if you promote this video, if you run ads on this video, this becomes paid marketing, which is called as Facebook ads. If you upload a video in YouTube and then you don't do any promotional activity, it's organic marketing. But if you run ads on that video, it becomes paid marketing. Similarly, any form of marketing that you do on digital platforms and after that you also spend some money against it, these all platforms or this entire marketing becomes paid marketing. Now, coming to the marketing platforms, the initial marketing platform was SEO. So when Google launched initially, Google allowed different websites to list their website in their directory, and this website directory submission was called as search engine optimization. So SEO means you have a website available, you simply upload this website on the internet, which means you simply host this website and then you tell Google that you have this website available. You tell Google through Search Console, which is a platform by Google, and then you are not using any money into it. You're not spending anything into it. You don't have the monthly paid budgets. Then this form of marketing is called as SEO. But then you may ask, do companies spend in SEO? Thus, yes, they do. They spend by having a SEO team. They spend while they do the SEO activities, while they make the website, while they make content on the website, while they add different pages on the website, which is form of on-page SEO. but they don't usually pay for these activities. They don't pay any amount to Google. Google does not take anything for SEO. They don't pay to Facebook for uploading any video or photo over it, right? And that's why we have the organic social media marketing. On the other hand, against SEO, we have the paid Google ads. Now, for the same website which is ranking on Google, if you want to rank it through some amount, then this becomes Google ads. And then the question is, why the hell you will pay for something which is available for free? So why the hell you will rank your website using Google ads if this website can be ranked on SEO? Now, the quickest answer is because SEO takes a lot of time. SEO can take 6 months, maybe an year to rank the website. And if you have a client available, then this client cannot really wait for 6 months or 1 year to rank the website. He will not be waiting for 6 months to get sales on his website. In that case, to generate quick results, to generate quick traffic and sales, you simply have to start running Google Ads, which is a paid marketing platform. Then we have the social media marketing, which means again we are talking about uploading some content on the Facebook, but this content upload will not get number of views, will not get huge traffic on it, will not drive number of people on the website. If you want to do so, then you simply use Meta, which means Facebook or Instagram ads. So using ads, what we are doing, we are pushing our content through some force, and this force is called as paid marketing. Then if you have any content available and you're simply uploading this content on social media, on YouTube, again for free, you're not doing any paid activity, you're not promoting it using some money, it's again content marketing. And then we have email marketing. So all the four important factors of marketing, which is SEO, organic social media marketing, content marketing, and email marketing, are the part of organic marketings. On the other hand, if you use money with any of the platforms over the internet, it becomes paid marketing. Now, paid marketing is also called as is sponsored. You will always find is sponsored tag on Google and at different websites. Paid marketing is also called as artificial marketing. On the other hand, in organic marketing is called as natural marketing. Any marketing which is happening naturally. Then we have a time where we talk about the benefits of digital marketing over traditional marketing. Now, back in early days, we didn't have any form of digital platforms. We didn't have Google, we didn't have Yahoo, we didn't have social media. So, of course, we were majorly relied upon the traditional marketing. So, traditional marketing means anything that you couldn't think of before 2000, which means we are talking about marketing over newspaper. We are talking about marketing on TV. We are talking about marketing within magazine, on radio, on any, let's say, in the books, or maybe somewhere in the form of a big hoardings that we see on the road. All of these old marketing methods are called as traditional marketings. On the other hand, digital marketing means any new form of marketing that you do on the digital platforms, which means Google, Facebook, Instagram is digital marketing. But OTTs are not still the part of digital marketing. People have this confusion. If platforms like Netflix, if platforms like Amazon Prime, or if platforms like Z or maybe Hotstar, are they part of digital marketing? Because these platforms also run over the internet. No, they are not. These platforms are called as OTT platforms, even though they run over the internet, but they are not the part of digital marketing. Now, talking about the differences, why we choose traditional marketing over digital, or why we choose digital over traditional. Now, first of all, the traditional marketing had a broader reach. You cannot really precisely target people. For example, if you show any ad in TV, you cannot control that this ad only goes to females. You can't do that. You can't control that this ad of yours goes to the age range of, let's say, 18 to 24. You can't control that. But in digital marketing, you have that controlling. In digital marketing, in Facebook and Google, both, you can show your ads precisely to a gender. Not even that, you can show the ad precisely to a age range, maybe to a location, maybe to a pin code, maybe to a city, maybe to a country. So now here in digital marketing, you have the power of showing the ads precisely to the target audience. Even though if I talk about Google search campaign, you can show the ads precisely to people who are searching for a particular product or a particular service. So let's say if you want to show the ads to people who are looking for buy black shoes, what you do, you simply add this keyword, this term, buy black shoes in the search campaign, and then the ad is only going to show up to people in that location who are searching for buy black shoes. Then we have cost effectiveness. So digital marketing is really expensive because if you are thinking about showing the ads on newspaper, it's going to be very expensive. For TV, which is going to show the ads to entire country probably, it's again going to be very expensive. For digital marketing, it's all up to you. As low as we can run the campaigns with only 100 rupees a day. As low as we can run the campaigns for a very small radius or pin code. So it's totally up to us how much budget we want to put in digital marketing. And people ask me a lot of time how much they can have the budget, and we don't have any budget constraints. You can, it's like, usually if I really have to answer this question, you have to start with somewhere around 30-50,000 rupees a month, and then that could go to millions of rupees for a monthly budget. Then talking about the measurability, you can't really check how many people have seen your ad in a newspaper, right? You can't see how many people have listened to your show on radio or your ad over radio, or maybe in a magazine. You really have no idea about it. But in digital marketing, you can really track how many people are coming on the website, how many people are going through your products, how many people are spending maybe 2 minutes at your website, how many people of them are males versus females, which city they are coming from, which time they are visiting the website. So you can have all the information of analysis in digital marketing. Then in terms of engagement, people really can't engage once they see the ad. They just can't, like, let's say if they see the ad in the newspaper, they can't really, you know, go through the features of that car. If it's a car ad, if it's a shoe ad, they can't really go through all the colors of that shoe. But here in digital, you can always engage with your products. You can go to the website, you can go to the app, you can go through all the colors, specifications, features, pricing. So it's very, very engaging as compared to digital marketing. You have flexible till limit. You can't become flexible. You can't reach to globally. Here it's only up to you. In digital marketing, if you want, you can show the ads to entire world. It's just that showing the ads to entire world will add a lot of cost. In terms of traditional, it's again limited. Let's say if I talk about showing the ads to America today, it's going to be very difficult for you. You cannot just simply choose a platform and show all these newspaper ads to America. You can't simply show the ads in all the TVs of America. But if it's about digital, yes, you can do it starting from today. You can launch a campaign by choosing America or US as the target location. And once you choose US as the target location, your ads will reach to that country. Similarly, you can show the ads to all the countries one by one. Then we have implementation issues. Traditional marketing takes a lot of time to generate leads, sales. In digital marketing, it's as soon as you can generate leads within 24 hours. You can start generating the sales within 24 hours. Yes, you need to have the website available, but once you have the website, it can really be starting to generate the sales in a span of 24 hours. In traditional marketing, you can't be personalized. You cannot write different ads to males versus different ad to females. You can't show the different ads to kids versus different ads to old age people. But in digital, you have this entire control. So that's why companies are choosing digital marketing over traditional marketing, and they are heavily spending on digital marketing so that they can launch their campaigns in a span of as less time as they can. They can show the ads the way they want to. They can get engagement from the client, and eventually they can analyze the sales against the spends. Then talk about the most interesting part of this topic, which is all about the profiles and estimated monthly salaries in digital marketing. Because if you don't find the right salaries, if you don't find the right profiles for yourself, this topic of digital marketing is not going to attract you. So it all starts with the profile of media planner. So before you learn digital marketing, in fact, I tell all everyone to start with learning planning a project. So how can you plan a project? Digital marketing is more about generating returns from the project and less about launching the campaigns. But then when people start their journey, they simply start with launching all the campaigns one by one. So I tell them start with knowing how do you plan a project. Then how do you plan keywords for that project, which is research and planning of keywords. Then finally, media planning and buying. So if you know if you're an expert in all of these three fields, then you become a media planner. Now, someone who becomes a media planner need to have experience of at least 2 to 4 years. The reason is because media planners are people who know how do they make plan for all these platforms, and then person who is gonna have experience of all these platforms need to spend at least couple of years in the digital marketing domain. So you cannot become an intern in media planning role. You can't even become an get anything within 1 or 2 years. You can become media planner after having experience of 2 years or more in digital marketing. Then we have the profile for Google, which is called as PPC executive. Now, PPC executive means someone who knows how to launch ads on Google, which is called as search engine marketing. Someone who know how to run Google Tag Manager, Merchant Center account, MCC account, and then how to set up Google Analytics. Now, once you become a PPC executive, in the initial internship session, in the duration of 3 months, which you can simply get an internship role from the website named as Internshala. You shall be getting a salary of around 10 to 15,000 rupees. And I guess same are the salaries for social media ads executive, people who are controlling ads on Facebook and Instagram, video marketing, LinkedIn, Twitter ads. So the initial salaries could be anywhere in between 10 to 15. After spending 1 to 2 years, you can expect salary of around 25 to 30. And then after 2 years, you can go somewhere beyond 50,000 rupees. Now, these two profiles, PPC and social media ads executive, are providing the salaries on the higher side is because there is a risk involved. You have to really take care of the money of the client. Organic platforms are providing the lesser salaries. So if I talk about a platform or a profile which is social media specialist, the one in the blue color, here you expect half of the salaries at least initially. Then also when you move forward, you don't get very high salaries in this market. Because in social media specialist, if you are organic, then you are simply promoting, in fact, uploading the content on social media. You are not designing the content, you are not running any campaigns, you are simply pushing this content over social media and then generating returns out of it. So it's not a very, very high salary job. Then SU is again a organic profile of digital marketing. This one also does not provide very high salary. And then we have two additional profiles. It's about web developer and graphic designer. Even though these profiles are not the actual part of digital marketing, but then in any agency, in any company who is promoting their product or service, they need these profile or these experts, someone who can develop their landing pages, someone who can develop their product pages, someone who can do on-page SEO for their websites. So that's why it's important that you also can think about making a career in digital, in web development or in graphic designing. Then you have again another profile which is called as email marketing specialist. And finally, you have the profiles of performance marketer or project manager. Now, performance marketer is something people get confused what exactly performance marketing means. So, performance marketer is a person who actually drives performance using any of the digital marketing platforms. So, it's up to him how will he do the job. It's all about delivering the returns from the project. But digital marketing in totality is all about promoting. It's not really expecting you to generate, it's expecting you to generate the results, of course, but you don't get questioned if you don't generate the results. You may or may not get questioned. But performance marketer is someone who is whose job is to actually perform. Otherwise, he don't get the salary. Otherwise, his job is really at a toss. And then finally, we have the profile of project manager, someone who can really manage the project end to end, starting from how the website is going to be launched till generating the sale. So I guess now you can understand what all profiles we have in digital marketing and then what could be the expected monthly salaries. And then we have to talk about the requirements. Do you need to have a degree? Do you need to do some graduation? or anything would work. So I think in digital marketing, it's not really needed that you are graduate from any of the very high colleges. Anything like a degree would be needed, because like having a 3-year degree is like a norm in the industry. Anywhere where you go, they ask you if you are having a degree or not. So I guess you should be having a degree or diploma at the initial level. Once you are graduate, then it's quite easy to get a job in digital marketing. One of the requirements is that you shall be able to do the remote works. You will in fact find a lot of remote jobs in the digital marketing domain. So even if you are working in any company or agency or advertising firms, they expect you to do some remote jobs. You need to have a very strong communication. If you don't have the right communication in this domain, you can't really make a career in digital marketing. You need to have understanding of data, or at least understanding of some graphics. If you can't understand how does graphic work, how does data makes a sense, you cannot really do wonders in digital marketing. You shall be able to drive returns on investment, which means if a company is giving you a project to spend 1 million rupees for a month, you shall be able to generate 10 millions for the company. Then only you have a demand in the market. In terms of age, I don't think there's any age needed. Even if you are 40s or in 50s, you can simply start a career in this domain. Nobody bothers about the age, nobody bothers about the gender, and nobody cares from which location or from where you are controlling this project. Now, talking about the objectives in digital marketing. Now, initially, digital marketing is divided into three objectives. We also call it marketing funnel, which starts with generating the awareness. Awareness means when a company goes or shows the ad to anyone, the first interaction is called as awareness, which is also called as branding. Now, let's say if you have a car launch. So, whenever you see a car launch, a movie launch, a song launch, now before the launches, they have these awareness campaigns. So, before the movie launch, they release the trailer, which is the awareness of that movie. Before the car launch, they start showing the car in different ads. They release the news that a new car of a company is about to come. So all of these activities where we are just attracting customer to know about a product or a service is the awareness phase of the marketing funnel. So awareness phase is going to have the highest number of customer. Now this is the standard way of how a company shall be promoting. Sometimes companies skip awareness and consideration phases. Sometimes they start their activity with conversion. From the very first day, from the very first click, they expect you to generate conversions. Even though it's not really easy, it's very difficult to generate sales for a company which is not popular in the market. But then for clients, if they don't have the awareness or consideration budgets, you simply start with the conversion campaigns. So we have different campaigns for all of these three different activities. But anything that we think about in terms of the ideal marketing strategy, it has to start with awareness. Now, awareness means getting impressions on any ad that you show over the internet, which means getting reach. If it's a video, it means getting a view on that video. Then we have consideration phase. Consideration is all about when people interact with that content. Let's say when people come at a new car launch and they start taking the test drive of that car. They just start inquiring about that car. It's the engagement. When people call and then they engage with the product, yet they are not buying it, that's the engagement phase. Website visit is the engagement phase where people are visiting the website, may or may not be purchasing the items. If you have any video which people are watching completely, then it's also called as view. For awareness, we normally use short videos, not the long videos. Awareness videos are for 6 seconds, are for 30 seconds, but then the consideration videos are the longer videos. Maybe a 30-second, a 30-minute video, maybe a 15-minute video, anything which people are actually consuming. And then in terms of conversion, we have two very important objectives. Any client that you know on board is going to look for these two objectives. It starts with leads, which means generating a phone call, generating a form fill up, and it ends with sales. So if it's e-commerce, if it's product, then product-based company are going to look for sales. And if it's a service-based company, it's going to look for leads. Now, talking about the company types. Now it's time that we start our start to get a job, we start thinking about having a business. Now, the company types in digital marketing landscape are usually four types, starting with the advertising giants. Companies like Google and companies like Meta always provide a lot of jobs because these are the ad companies. They need a huge team members, a very big team who can control their products. So you can think about applying in these advertising giants. Then we have the marketing agencies. Now, marketing agencies are the companies who are experts only in marketing on these platforms. And then we have two type of marketing companies. It could be design company, which is called as a creative agencies, or we have the performance marketing company, companies who are majorly run ads on platforms like Google, Meta, and Instagram. Design agencies are majorly gonna work to create the content, to create the creatives and designs. Then we have IT based service companies, companies like Accenture, companies like IBM. Now, these companies take projects of other big companies and then they hire employees to provide service to those companies. So let's say companies like Pepsi can go to Accenture if Pepsi wants to manage their marketing services by Accenture, then they can really go to Accenture, IBM, or HCL. Then we have the in-house jobs. In-house job means if you have a company and this company is promoting their product by their internal team, we call it in-house jobs. So if you are in Pepsi and then you are promoting Pepsi only, it's an in-house job. If you are in Asian Paints, you are promoting Asian Paints only, you are having an in-house job. If you're a doctor now in a hospital and then you are promoting this hospital, it's again in-house job. You're in a real estate company and you are promoting that company only. That's again is a example of in-house job. Then in terms of achievements, now once you would have a great understanding of digital marketing, I think you can really think about becoming anything out of five different options. Number one, you can become a freelancer. You can start managing the projects by yourself, and then it's going to be very easy for you to sit at anywhere and then keep providing the marketing services being a freelancer. Then you can become a digital marketing trainer. You can become a consultant to a company who is looking for digital marketing services. You can become an employee, of course. You can join any company once you have understanding of digital marketing, once you are expert in any of the digital marketing domains. And in the end, you can think about becoming a business owner. In terms of to do, people who want to start their career in digital marketing, first of all, I want you to start with deciding a platform. Choose a platform first. It's not really needed that you learn everything in digital marketing. I know people who want to learn everything in digital marketing, but trust me, it does not happen in that way. You don't have to become just jack of all and master of none. You have to think about becoming master at one particular thing. Even though when you think about applying in companies, they don't expect you initially to have knowledge of everything in digital marketing. So you have to choose one single domain first, one single platform first. If you are good with understanding graphics, then go with social media. If you are good with numbers, go with PP's executive. If you are not good with communication, go with website development. If you are not good with any of these things, maybe you think about becoming a graphic designer. Maybe you think about becoming a SEO executive. So it's all up to you how you can decide your profile, but at least you have to decide one single platform first. Once you have decided the platform, you have to think about what could be the right project for you. It's very important that you understand the requirement of a project, because you cannot launch all the campaigns if you don't have a product, if you don't have a project. So you need to have project, which can be a service based project or maybe a product based project. But then once you have the project available, you will understand how will you make project plan, how will you do keyword research, how will you do a media plan, how will you launch campaigns for that project over Google, over Instagram, over Facebook. And that's why it's needed that you decide a project first. Once your platform is decided, once your project is decided, now it's time to simply start launching the accounts and different campaigns in that project. So I hope from here you can simply choose objectives of becoming a digital marketer. And if you have any question, then you can text me in the comment of this video. I'll see you in the course then.